Good afternoon. It's Monday, the 11th of November, 2024. It's 1 p.m. here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'm player of games. But it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in the Aston Martin V12 VANTAGE 2022 Limited Series within Real Racing 3. So, as it might be a long stream, let's get going. Okay, iPad on screen. Volume up. Might be a bit louder this time. Hopefully you can still hear me okay, or maybe unfortunately you can still hear me okay. Either way, it's fine by me. So technically today is day 9. So in regards to my target of 70 gold a day, I kind of need to get to at least 630. And I'm at 599. Ooh, that is a bit loud. I'm at 599. The event will give me 30 gold, and as I showed, that is just a little bit too loud. I need to turn that down. As I showed yesterday, I should also get 60 gold, so that should keep me well above. There we go. Well above the 70 gold target per day. So let's get racing. Now, I actually already own this car. I'm not sure if I've done this event before or whether or not I won the car in like a, rather than limited series, an actual event. So in terms of what I've got on this car, it's come back to 1 day. So in terms of maybe it's only limited series that have an hour. I'm sure it was events if you'd done them before, but sorry, it's only limited series that have a day. I'm sure it was events if you'd done them before. Well, that's problematic, isn't it? I'm still going to go through and complete it to the end rather than split it into 2 parts. Should have checked that before. Never mind, not to worry. Yeah, so in terms of upgrades, I've got 21 of 28 applied. So effectively, I think that's free across the board. Yeah, which is sort of standard. So it's possible I completed this limited series before. In fact, I must have done, because it's given me 1 day. It would have only given me 3 hours. So there we go. There's an answer to that question. I must have completed this limited series before, which also tells me I'll be able to get this to 100%, because one of the things that I wasn't going to do is if I needed to put an additional upgrade on this car, I wouldn't have done it. I'm in a gold harvesting mode until the next release. So my intention is not to spend any gold at all. So let's get on. Mess up already. Good enough, though. Good enough. Pull that back down to there. That's better. Just a bit too loud for me. Thought I'd give it a go, see what it's like. So I reckon I've only recently won this car. So if I come out of this series, I'll see, I reckon it was in season, if it's not season 3, it was season 2. But if I come out, you should have the car highlighted. There we go. Season 2. There we go. And interestingly enough, it's at 98%, and it's significantly off the final race in that series. So that's fine. That's okay. As I said, no upgrades going on this car. Back into the event, or shall I say the limited series. Head to head. So I hope you're strapped in, because these limited series do take approximately 2.5 hours to 3 hours to complete. I'm in the lead. I'm not sure what to make of this car. It's not bad. The handling's okay. It's not too bad at all. It's not brilliant, but it's all right. It's not bad. And there's an example of the handling not being, as I say, not brilliant. But I'm 400 yards ahead, so that's another first. And I think what I'll do is I'll just have a look at how the rewards are split down for this series. It needs servicing. I've got free and instant servicing, so I might as well do it. So that's another first. 2 down. It's only a 15 tier series, which I think, to be fair, is what the limited series normally are. So my 25% reward is 3 gold. My 50% reward is 5 gold. And then it's 10. And I guess this is something, yeah, 12. There we go. Okay. So 750. So 750, then 1,000. So when will I get the 60 gold reward? At 25%. Can't complain at that. Let's get on with it. So Mount Panorama is the cup. It's 1 lap. Let's get racing. Now, I'm assuming it's a 16 car race and not a 22. As always, stay out the way. So always the outside on the first corner. I'm already up to 6. And I'm in first. This is always the benefit of a car that's already upgraded to the level you need to be upgraded to. But as we found out when people were doing the Ford Puma 1 hybrid, that can be quite costly doing it all up front. So going forward, I won't be doing that. But this car, I've already got upgraded. I've already done the limited series previously, hence why I've got a day's worth of free servicing. So down the hill, I'm 600 yards ahead. Make that 700. There we go. Tier 1 completed. 14 more tiers to go. I'm also getting close to achieving another fame level, which I think will probably happen tomorrow. I don't think it will happen today. So again, if that does happen tomorrow, that keeps me on track for achieving a fame, 70 gold a day. So tier 2, let's do the elimination. So again, on this track, stay out of trouble. So it's round the outside. There we go. So I'm in first. Worst I can finish now is 6. So this car's downforce isn't as good as, say, the McLaren Artura or the Rimac Nevera. But then again, its PR overall isn't as good as those cars. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Just in some of the tighter corners, you have to slow quite down a lot. So 4th is now the worst I can finish. I'm in first by 300 yards. I'm definitely going to get on the podium, and let's be honest, I'm going to win this. Mysore Man just got eliminated. There's just Rattlesnack in second, and whoever's in third, we'll find out in a minute. It was Darkness. So another thing about these limited series is, even though you have to be online to play them because they're within the particular season or round that you're doing, you don't actually compete against any human opponents. So hunters are a lot easier to do, and endurance also a lot easier to do. You don't get like the 10, 12, 20 miles that you do where you're competing against other human computers, other human opponents. With it just being a computer opponent, it's just going to be 6.4 miles to win in an endurance, making it a lot easier to achieve. Just as well, because you can't go offline in a limited series. So again, they must have thought about that at Real Racing 3 or Fire Monkeys. I'm not going to go backwards because I think it's so early in the tiers that I should be able to achieve this just by doing a lap normally, is my train of thought. So I'm not going to start from way back before the start line. Let's find out if that decision was indeed correct. Not with driving like that, it was. So I'm still only in 7th. I want to accelerate out of here. There we go. Let's see if that decision was right. Yep, nice and easy. Lee Melvin on the YouTube chat waves his hands to say hi. Hi, Lee. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. Car needs servicing again. Second cup. This is to finish tier 2. It's a 2-lap special round Silverstone, the international circuit. So I can't remember which one this is, because one of the shorter circuits I like, and the other one I'm not a big fan of. So it is the one that I like. Fortunately. And it's 2 laps as well, but I reckon I'll be first before the end of this lap. I'm already up into 4th. I'm in 3rd. So Lee's put my weekly time trial, Group A first time. Well done. That's awesome news. My best is C. So, wow, that's amazing. I mean, I'm in D for the weekly time trial, but then again, I haven't got my car fully upgraded. But that is excellent news. Well done. You know, and that's the thing with this game. It's always about improvements. So there's Lee, first time into Group A. Excellent. So that's potentially 300 gold for you. You know, because you're low on gold, aren't you? I think you've only got, was it 21,000? But well done. Excellent. So there I am, in first again. Tier 2, completed. Yep, 300 gold. Yeah, quite an achievement that. Well done. Okay, that's tier 2 done. I'm at 13%. Let's do the speed snap. 128 miles. There we go. Only just got that, I think. Yad puts, this is Indonesia. Welcome, Yad, from Indonesia. Glad to have you with us. Welcome along for a bit of fun and racing. Ugh, next, Hunter, but around the Le Mans. Ugh. So this will be a long one. Carl needs servicing after this. Quick sip of water while it counts down. So how far behind are we? 3,500 yards. Thank you very much, Yad. Oh, here we go. Screeching all over the place. And we're off. Let's count down the yards. So that's about to be under 3,000. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Potentially, I'm about to overtake into 7th. There we go. Coming up to being under 2,000 yards behind. So currently just under 17,000 yards. We should be all right here. That's 6. That's under 1,000 yards. I should catch the car well before the finish line. Although he's currently speeding away. Not anymore. So 800, 700, 600, 500, 300. He's almost in sight. There he is. Okay. So I've overtaken him, but I'm still in 5th. Up to 4th. Right, it's a long way to 3rd though. That's 3rd, that's 2nd, and that's 1st. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Yad's put, I am from Indonesia. Jakarta, is that? Can't say I'm overly familiar with that area, but yeah, very good. As I said, welcome along. Glad to have you with us. But again, the car, as I said, needs servicing, but it's free and it's instant at this moment in time and will be for the next 24 hours. I do intend to complete this limited series in this one session, but be warned because it might be a few hours. Okay, so tier 3, the Cup. It's the Red Bull Ring, but it looks like it's the shorter track, and it's 4 laps. So now we're up to 22 cars. So what I'm going to do here again is stay out of trouble. So first corner on the outside. So as they all squeeze in, I get plenty of space. So overtake them all. There we go. Now what I'm going to do now is go to the inside and then sort of like so I'm up into 5th, made that 4th. I'll get this guy on the inside here. There we go. Get another one on the inside. There we go. Up into 2nd. About to claim 1st before the end of the 1st lap. There we go. So the car's PR rating is obviously still high enough to easily win the Cups. So one more tier and I'll get my first set of rewards. Just about held that then. Broke a little bit later than planned. It happens. Final lap. I'm in 1st. I'm 400 yards ahead. Oh, wasn't paying attention there. Still in 1st. Just a little bit of a detour off the track. Just wanted to know what was down there. A dead end, apparently. Overtaking back markers. Still in 1st. And that is a victory. There we are. Lost my mouse then for a second. Wondered where it has gone, or rather the pointer. Got it back, just making sure it wasn't on the screen. I have a habit of leaving things on screen. Specifically, the mouse pointer. Anyway, there we go. See, there you go. Just ended up moving it on screen then. Tier 3 completed. What have we got next? Tier 4. And some rewards. Ooh, drag race and autocross. All right, let's get on and get these done. Nice, quick events. So I'll probably end up being at 24% after this tier, after these 2 races, sorry. And I am at least 3rd in this drag race. Time for 2nd. There we go. Into second. Time for first. There we go. First. The iPad screen's a bit gunky, so I'll just give it a quick wipe. Fortunately, you can't tell how gunky it is. But trust me, it is, or was. Okay, so that's first there. I've got an autocross, which should be, as I said, another quick race, depending on which track it is. And yeah, it's one of the longer autocrosses, but that's fine. Careful. There we go. Right. Get this corner right. And then speed out of it. Same again. And when I say speed out of it, I mean accelerate out of it. There we go. Relatively straightforward, that. So I think that puts me at 24%. So another win, and I'm up to 25%. And how long we've been going? About half an hour. So that's not too bad. Let's do this. %. It's always 24%. So you'd only get this far if you only did one round of upgrades. That's as far as you get, 24%. So the cup is Indy Motor Speedway again. Road course. Now I do like this road course. Plenty of opportunities to overtake on. And in fairness, this one I tend to do a little bit different from all the other, because I go effectively what would be the inside, and I gently barge the guy on the right hand side out of the way, and then stay out of trouble for the next few corners, and usually find myself close to the front after that. So there I am. I'm already up to fourth. So I'll get third on this corner. Can I get second at the next corner? Almost. There we go. We got second. Stay out the way. Into first. I didn't go on the grass at all. If you saw that, your eyes are lying to you. True story. Hey, I knew this car would lose it there. So, as I said, this car is okay, but it hasn't got brilliant downforce. So into that fast corner, it started to slide. You know, because it's all to do with the car and nothing to do with the driver. So I'm in first. I'm over 150 yards ahead. this will take me past the 25% marker, and therefore some rewards will be coming my way. Okay, so I've got to get this corner right this time. Just need to slow down a little bit. There we go. And there we go. That's the first. That's a win. And that's the first set of rewards. It's not really making a dent on that fame, though, is it? Oh, it's waiting for me, is it? Service the car because it's free and instant. Okay. Let's get some gold. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So 26%. Let's get that gold. Taking it up to 662. Boom. And therefore, in terms of this being day 9, being above the target for 70 gold a day. The target would have been 630. I am on 662. And there's more gold yet to come. So let's carry on. So tier 5, speed snap. 149 miles per hour. Okay. So I just take it slowly around this corner. Really what I want to do is accelerate out of this corner. Have I got that right? There we go. 155, so yes. Throwing Huffen, is it? Asks, how much is for the Aston V12 event upgrade? I am not sure because obviously I'm doing this as a rerun. But if you like, what I'll do at the end is I'll bring up the wiki page for the car. You get an idea of what the upgrades are. Effectively, what I've done is upgraded the car to free across the board. So the first tier will have been our dollars. The second tier would have been the gold, and then obviously the third upgrade against each of the elements components would have been our dollars. But if you like, what I'll do is at the end of this, we'll bring that up, and we can show it on screen. Yeah, so that's 28%. So what I'm going to do next is the endurance. Now I'm actually doing this with a fully serviced car, but if the servicing is free and instant for 24 hours, why not? Plus, this will help contribute to increasing my fame. I still will do my best not to overtake a car when I've got more than 80 seconds on the board, which is right now. But this event should be pretty easy to complete with a fully serviced car when all your opponents are computer opponents, because there'll only ever be 6.4. Thank you, chat, and thank you, Lord Night Moon, for responding in terms of the cost of the car. What a good chat. Thank you. Yeah, it's a limited series rather than an event. Yeah. So the thing about limited series is you do need to upgrade your car. So each tier will need a minimum PR for the cup event. So there's no way of getting around not upgrading the car. Whereas some of the events have a recommended PR rather than a minimum PR. That wasn't the case with the F1 events we had this release. Right, so there I am. I'm in fifth at the moment. I've got 55 seconds on the clock, and now I've got fourth. Yeah, so interestingly enough, although it's always the full free upgrades, you've kind of got to be careful on that. People were caught out this release with the Ford Puma 1 hybrid. Because even though, to technically speaking, have enough PR, it was free across the board. If you did that, I think it was 13.2, which was a speed record. Your car wasn't upgraded enough to come first, or indeed come in the top three, and so wasn't going to open the next tier. So if they've done that once, they'll do it again. So you've sort of got to be careful in assuming that it will always be free upgrades across the board. I've also seen it where a limited series requires more than free upgrades across the board. But as you can see with my car, I have only done the free upgrades. So on this instance, it is, but be wary on future limited series. Probably best not to rush into doing the free upgrades across the board, I would say. I mean, again, if you haven't got this car, you're obviously getting a reward. If you complete this series, you get a reward. You get the car, and also you'll get a car that's in one of the series, the top car. So you should be able to then push that series on if it's not already open. But effectively, for me, this is a flashback event. it's something that I've already done. At the beginning of the stream, we did take a look, and this car actually comes from season 2. So I would have done this event, or rather this limited series, when season 2 was in play. And obviously we're now on season 4, round 2. That's the endurance. No doubt the car will need servicing. And so I think I just did that service automatically. No? All right, there we go. Doesn't need servicing. Okay. So one of my least favorite tracks is the motorcycle course at Daytona, and it's a 2-lap special. So this is actually, I think, quite hard to win. Fortunately, it looks like there's only 16 cars. So on this track, I go down the inside. I'll start braking now. So I'm up into 8th. I'll get these 2 cars on the inside of that corner, and then go to the inside of the other corner, get 2 more. I'm up into 4th. Okay, that's where I need to be, I think, at this point. I should be in first by the end of this lap now. Here we go, another corner, another car passed. Now, I don't think I'll get this car now until the little chicane on the fast part of the track. But that's fine. So there we go, I'm in first. Shivajish Kuzan, sorry if I've got that wrong, apologies, says, hi, new to chat. Well, welcome. Thank you for putting a comment in the chat. Good to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the racing. So I'm in first. I'm on lap 2. I'm only 100 yards ahead. But it looks like another win. And there we go. That's another win. So Shivashi, sorry if I've got that wrong, sorry, has put clean drive, man. Well, not always. If you go back and watch a couple of my other streams, you'll see I'm all over the place. And that's mainly because I do have the traction control off. So sometimes, depending on the car, I'm all over the place. So that one wasn't too bad, but I assure you, I'll be sliding all over the place. And Ritz says, Spirit. I guess Spirit Fire. Okay. All of you welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Right, so there we go. So that's, I think it's tier 5 completed. Tier 6 now open up, and I am at 33%. So I forgot to service the car there. So let's get this car serviced. I'll do the autocross first because it's nice and quick. They've put, no worries, you're used to it. Okay, well, I will do my best to improve the pronunciation of your name. But thanks for the comment, much appreciated. Now, I did say that the handling on this car was okay. In other words, it's better than most and not as good as others. And you know what I think I've said it before, and I'll say it again. What I do like about Real Racing 3 is how all the cars feel different. So it always takes you a bit of time to get used to how that car performs. So, you know, when I started doing this, I was sliding all over the place. Not sliding quite so much, but I'm sure that will change as we get on. And I'm competing at some of the higher tiers. So, autocross done. On to elimination. After I've had a sup of water. Okay. Okay, so I'm up to 5th, staying out of trouble. I'm now in 2nd. I just park behind the 1st, and now I'll just overtake him. There we go. In terms of tracks to overtake on, this is probably, whoa, you see, there we go. And there we go. Lost it there. This is definitely one of my favourite tracks to overtake on. So I'm in 1st. Worst I can finish is 6th. I'm over 100 yards ahead of 2nd. And now we're into the long straight, so that should be all right. So there we go. Always very slow in that corner. It's almost like the engines has stalled. Whoa! And there we go. Pushing a bit too hard. Didn't need to. I'm in 1st. But there we go. Safely around the corner. I'm only 30 yards ahead now, but I have at least got the worst I can finish is 2nd, which is a possibility. Hit the apex of that corner, accelerate away. Now these sort of corners coming up. All right, it's all right. I'm okay. I could have slid there as well, but it's done. I'm 1st. There we go. So that's the 2 non-cups done on this tier. Just the cup to go. Melbourne. How many laps? 5 laps. How long we've been going? 55 minutes. So this won't be pretty. This is a hard track to get around without smashing into all the other cars. But we'll give it a go. So I'm up to 14th, 13, 12. I can get 2 here on this corner. There we go, up into 10th. Now I hold back here because of this chicane coming up. I'll overtake the car afterwards. There we go. So that's 9th. Should get 8th. So 7 cars to overtake, 4 laps left. There we go. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. 3 down? Yes, there we go. So I'm up into 5th. 4 cars left to overtake, stay behind into this little chicane, and then accelerate and get him on the corner. There we go. So up into 4th. 3 laps left, 3 cars to overtake. Get this guy in the corner. Although I did lose it a bit there. That's the car I got for this lap, but let's see if I can get another. Here we go. Excellent. So I'm up into 2nd, and I've got 2 laps after this. I think I can get this guy before the end of this lap. Dr. Periwinkle. There we go. Excellent. So I've got 1st. I've got 2 laps to go. Yeah, I don't tend to change the colour of the car. The reason being is it costs money, specifically gold, to change the colour normally. So the only time that I make any changes to a car's colour is when I've fully upgraded a car to 100%. Yeah, other than that, I tend to just leave them with the colour that they give you. I mean, this car looks quite nice though in this metallic red. It's quite a nice colour. Although if I was to upgrade it to 100%, it'd be candy purple. So it's just a garish colour I've decided to choose to highlight the fact I've got a car that's fully upgraded. But obviously this one isn't. So there we go. That's first 5 laps done. And that's tier 6 completed. Don't think I'm going to get a fame upgrade today, which is a shame, but never mind. Car needs servicing, free and instant. Tier 7. So 2 more tiers completed and I'll be at 50%. Drag race and speed snap. So it's 2 very quick races to do. There we go. We've got second at the very least. 1 more race for first. There we go, first. Okay, and now the speed snap. So what have I got to get here? 116, 117 effectively. So yeah, this one is a bit sneaky. So what I'll do after this turn is I'll slow down because I want to accelerate out of the next corner as fast as possible. So I'll just stay around there. I haven't done it. Didn't quite get that. 4th. Okay, so we've got a bit of improvement to do that. So the strategy was right, but the implementation of it wasn't. Let me see if I can do that again. $115.8. So I think it's actually gone up. Or was it? No, it was 116.5 before, wasn't it? So it has gone down. There you are. Got it right that time. 120 miles per hour. It is just about that strategy into that corner, but then getting the implementation of that strategy right. There we go. Another first. So final cup in this tier. Which track is it at? It is at the circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, and it's 2 laps. So this track, again, I stay out of trouble. So I go to the outside of the first corner. We'll all try to do the corner as tight as possible, and that just leaves me plenty of space on the outside. And I'm already up to 10th. I'll get 8th before this little weird corner down here. Just stay out of the way, because look at them, they'll just hit into each other. They're that competitive. And I found myself already into 4th. So Anne Kit Kat says, hello, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. And Shivashish has asked, what's my favourite car? Well, I will show you after this this cup. There we go, lost it. But I am in first. I am going to have to brake on this corner. I am confident of that. So I'll over brake just to keep the car stable. There we go, losing it a bit though. 100 yards ahead. For those that might have seen the stream yesterday, I'm just trying to think which car I was racing. And I had the same problem on this track, where I found the first part of the track, I was all good. And then the second part of the track, I was sliding all over the place. I feel this car's the same. Good in the first part, not so good in the second part. There we go. But fortunately, the downforce on this car is not as poor as that car that I raced yesterday, which I honestly can't remember which one it was now. Okay, so into the second lap, I'm first by 200 yards. So I'm into the second part of the lap, so I've just got to be careful around the corners and not slide too much. I am well in the lead, so I should win this easily. I've just got to take almost like tiptoe around the corners with this car. So although it does lose it, it doesn't lose it massively. There we go. So that's another first. And that's another tier completed. So I think that's tier 7 completed. There we go. Car doesn't need servicing. That's a surprise. So I must be at least 46% now. Tier 8 open. And I am at 46%. Right, favourite car. Now, somebody asked me this yesterday. So it hasn't changed from yesterday. You'll be glad to hear, if I can remember where the car is. I think it's in season 3. Yes, there we go. Now, my favourite car at this moment in time in this game is the Rimac Nevera. This is a beautiful car. It's incredibly fast, but doesn't half have some grip to say that it's effectively a supercar. And it ties in to the other area of video recording that I do, which is rider roller coasters. So how this car ties into that is Rimac sponsor a ride at Europa Park in Germany called Voltron. So the whole ride name is called Voltron Nevera, powered by Rimac. So I was over there a couple of weeks ago, and I was able to film on the ride. And they have actually got one of these cars that you can. It's in a glass box, but you can walk around and have a look at, and it looked absolutely stunning. So there will be a video coming out in a few weeks' time where rider roller coasters meets player games. So keep your eyes open for that. But yes, Rimac Nevera is currently my favorite car in this game. Okay, so back to the limited series. And we've got a hunter and an elimination. So let's do the hunter first. Taking my time around this corner because I know the car would lose it, but it's all right. This is almost like a reverse of the previous track. The first part of the track is a little bit tiptoeing around. The second part, you can absolutely throttle it. So I've got fourth, there's third, I'm in first. There we go. Another win. Nice and easy-ish. Okay. Car needs servicing. It's free and instant. So there we go. Elimination. Elimination around Mount Panorama. So again, this track, I like to stay out of trouble. So even though it's an elimination, I shall go around the outside. I'm already into fourth. That's second, and that's first. Wait, that was a bit close. And again. Whoa. That were good. Oh, didn't quite get that right. But the worst I can finish now is fourth. I am first. I'm 300 yards ahead. It's looking like another win. And this might get me to 50%. More rewards coming my way. Oh, they are lost it there. So now there's no cars. I'll just cut this corner, hit the apex, into second, well, into first, only second left. I am coming up to 300 yards ahead. I will win this event also. Okay, have we got a reward? Yes, we have. 5 gold. Ugh. But that's it, really. Okay, so I'm now at 667 gold. So that's pretty good. That's well above 70 gold a day for the past 9 days. Right. Cup Circuit de Catalunya. It's the Grand Prix circuit and it's 3 laps. So coming on to getting longer and longer cups. So this will be a 22 car race. Again, it's sort of stay out of trouble on the outside, but with it being the Grand Prix circuit, the first corners you're on the outside, but then you're straight away on the inside. So just a case of just staying out the way as much as you can, because they'll all come over to the other side. Oh, you see, look at them. And then they'll come over here, and I'm just staying out the way. I'm up into 10th, 9th, and now what I'm going to do is flip over to the other side, take the inside line. I'm up into 6th now. I really do need to get another couple of cars to overtake. So on the inside, completely clean, didn't even touch the other car. Losing it. There we go. So I'm in 4th. I've got 3 cars to overtake, and after this lap, 2 more laps to go. So I'm just going to hang back a little bit from this guy and see if I can get him on this corner. There we go. I might even get second before the end of... there we go. Second is mine. There we go. First, just as the second lap started. Almost lost it there. We're still in there. We're holding on. I'm in first. Only by 30 yards, though. I need to brake a little bit harder. There we are. That's better. Now, I lost it here on the last lap, so probably just need to brake a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's better. Hit the apex. Same again. Hug the corner. Accelerate out of it. Oh, got that wrong completely. Still in the lead. I am only 50 yards ahead, though, so it is nip and tuck. There we go. So 134. I'm sure I can do better than that because there were quite a few errors on that lap. Hug the corner. Might have even touched the grass there. Okay, there we go. So I'm in first. I'm 150 yards ahead. I've had a couple of wobbles, though, on this part of the track. And there's another area coming up where I had a bit of a slide. So see if I can do it a little bit better this time around. I'm not sure that was any better. I was quite slow, but at least I didn't slide. But I'm still in the lead. I'm well in the lead. I'm over 200, 300 yards ahead. It's a victory. There we go. Car needs servicing. It's instant and free. There we go. Tier 9, 53%. We've been going about an hour 25 minutes. So it does look like being closer to 3 hours than 2.5 hours at this moment in time. Al Freezer's back. Hello, Al Freezer. He puts nice and thumbs up. Thank you very much. Head to head, I do like my head to heads. I cannot remember the last time I lost a head to head. There we go. And the tracks are definitely getting longer now. So even the head to head is one of the longer tracks available. The Silverstone Grand Prix layout. Almost lost it there. Let's hug the next corner. staying ahead. I'm 104 yards ahead. There we go. I've lost it. I've got it back. There you go. Woo. There we go. Another win. So a couple of comments in the chats. Meow says hi. Hello, Meow. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Alfreeza's put, I'm quite busy with my semester. Fair enough. And Meow, do you have any tips and tricks? Yeah, loads. Just look through all my previous streams. There's always a few tips and tricks to be had. But I think the main one is just persevere. You will get better. That's the main thing, I think. Just keep having a go. So even if you have a bad sort of like do a race and it's bad, do it again. See if you can improve. That's what it's all about. And slowly but surely take off the driver assists. I mean, the first thing I would work on is the brakes. Set the brakes to low, and then once you've cracked that, next thing is take the traction control off. Now, the traction control is hard to manage to begin with, but if you keep having a go at it, what you will find is on a lap by lap basis, you'll be at least a second per lap quicker, and that's on the shorter laps. So it is, but it just takes time and effort. So don't worry on day one if you're not the best. I've been doing this. I've been racing this on and off for 10 years, and I'm still not the best. One of the guys in the chats just said he's got into Group A of the time trials. So, you do get there eventually. I've never got into Group A. The best I've done is Group C on the time trials. So what have we got now? I didn't even look what it was. Speed record. Okay, right. So here's another tip. So on certain speed records, what you find is the fastest part of the lap is around the start and finish line. So on a speed record, there's nothing stopping you from starting way back from the finish, from the start line. So what I'm going to do here is literally go backwards down this straight, so that I can get a good run, and I'm already at some speed as I cross the start line. So I'll just do it from there. That should be fine. So when I'm doing general driving, in terms of my driver assist, I have traction control off and brake assist on low. I haven't touched steering assists. I'm now going to turn brake assist off so that I can get the speed record. See, it's going to be close. There we go. So I've got it though, and I would not have got it if it wasn't for the fact I started well behind the starting line. So I'll put that back to low now. So there we go. That's a victory. So if you ever struggle on the speed records, always be wary that you can start from behind the start line. So as you pass the start line, you've already got quite some speed up. But I mean, in general, so technically speaking, you might argue that's a trick, but it's something I've learned just through playing the game. So yeah, perseverance and just gradual improvement from playing it on a regular basis. Which, in fairness, is the same as many things in life. The more you do something, the better you become at it. There we go, another first. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, Cup. It's the Bugatti circuit, 4 laps. Ooh. So this will be another 22 car race. Feels like it's slowing down. Now again, all I tend to do here is just stay out of trouble. You can't get by the pack, so I just wait for the barriers to disappear, and then I work my way up on the outside. Oops. And obviously I don't ever hit any of the cars. But I'm already up to 5th. Priyanshu Josh says, you play good, bro. Welcome back again. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for the nice comment. And Yash Chowdhury says, hey there. Hello. I think you've been on the streams before as well. So welcome back. Thank you, everyone that's joined and commented in the chat. Very much appreciated. So if I've got 4 laps and I'm still on the first lap and I'm already in 4th, and for me, it's been relatively clean. Maybe I bumped into a couple of the cars, but generally speaking, that's been quite clean for me. I'm going to get 3rd now. There we go. So I've got 3 laps after this and 2 cars to overtake. Make that 1 car to overtake. I might even get 1st before the end of this lap. Yep, there we go. There we go. And we're in 1st. So that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. So just a case of keeping it clean, not losing the grip on this car, especially in some of the sharper corners like this one. I can almost feel I'm on the edge there. There we go. I'm 1st. I'm 100 yards ahead. I should be all right. We're doing all right. We're winning. So Yash has put you will be very much faster in lap time if you get used to drive without assists. You got a new subs, by the way. All right, thank you very much. You are indeed correct. How I'm approaching the assists is I'm doing one at a time, conquering it, and then once I've conquered it, I'll take another one off. So the last one to take off will be the driving. So I'm still trying to master the traction control. Once I've done that, I'll move on to having no brakes whatsoever. So yes, I agree. I am aware, and it's something I'm working on. But I'll master. I won't take them all off because I just think that's crazy. I'll take one bit off, master it, and then take another one off. That's going to be my approach. But thank you for the comment. Yeah. I mean, again, to those that probably don't play it as often, what I find is enough to win the majority of things in this game is if you have brake on low. And if you don't do anything else, that will be enough to win the majority of things. There's a couple of goals in certain events that you will struggle to win. But other than that, you don't need all the assists off to achieve in this game. But obviously, you can go faster once you've mastered the car with the assists turned off. As I said, I've only been doing the traction control in terms of in and off position for about a month or so, and as I said, I've noticed it's at least a second quicker per lap on most tracks. But the problem with traction control off is once you lose it, boy, do you lose it. But again, it does depend on the car. This car's not so bad. I've been racing the McLaren MP4/4, and that's been absolutely terrible to drive. Oh, almost lost it. Final lap. I'm in first. I am 600 yards ahead. I'm overtaking back markers now. It is another cup victory. And there we go. So there we go. That's another first, and that's another tier completed. Car needs servicing. It's free and instant, so that's fine. There we go. Tier 9 completed. Tier 10. I'm at 60%. Let's get on. Let's do the endurance. So, yeah, 6.6 miles to beat. That will be relatively straightforward. So as I get 10 seconds added to my clock every time I pass a car, but the maximum I can have is 89 seconds. If my time is above 80 seconds, I'll hold back and not overtake the car until I'm below well, technically below 80 seconds. This is a weird thing I've noticed. So if you pass a car when you're at 80 seconds, it only takes you up to 89 seconds, 89.000. But if you pass a car when you're at 79 seconds, so say you pass the car at 79.6 seconds, it will take your time up to 89.6 seconds. Don't know why it does that, but it's a little bit odd. Right, so this lap is going to be over, well, it's going to be over 2.5, and you get 8 seconds per mile. So I'm going to hold back now because I think I'm going to get about 20 seconds. There you go, 21 seconds for completing a lap, at least on this track. So I'll hold back until I'm below 80, and now I'll overtake this car. Okay, so I've got to 4 miles. I've got 62 seconds left on the clock, and I've got to get to 6.8. So I'll need to get round the track one more time, i.e. complete this lap and a bit more, and that should do it. Coming up to 4th. There we go. 6 miles, 60 seconds still on the clock. I will complete this quite easily. Hopefully it being an endurance, and therefore there's a number of laps completed. I've done 2 already. That will edge me closer to my next fame upgrade. And the thing about a fame upgrade is it means the gold reward. So there you go. I've got first. I've still got 40 odd seconds on the clock. Oh, and we've lost it, and we've got it back. So I'm up to 9 miles, just about. Still got 30 seconds left on the clock. There we go. More than likely going to get to 10 miles. There we go. 10 miles. Probably not going to get much further though. There we go. Another first. Edging closer to that fame level upgrade. Very slowly though. Okay. Autocross. The Laguna Seca. What have I got to do? 30 seconds? There we go. It was close, but I did it. I got first. So that's another one off the list. And we've got left now another cup competition. So where are we now? Skip video. So it's the Dubai Autodrome, the Grand Prix circuit, and it's 3 laps. So this is another one where I like to stay out of trouble. So I'm actually on the wrong side for that. So I'll move over to the left-hand side. So I'm up into 10th. Made that 8th. Hopefully 7th. There we go. Six. Slow around that corner. Slipstream the guy in front. Get him at the next corner. There we go, 5th. Close enough to 4th. Should get him at this corner coming up. There we go. So now I'm 4th. Oops a daisy. Up into 3rd. I'm on lap 2. I've got into 2nd. Just Moses Gabby ahead. Got a whole lap to catch him. Should be fine. So I'm in first. I'm still on lap 2. I've got one more lap after this. And I am coming up to being 100 yards ahead. Lost it a bit there. Whee! Probably didn't want to lose that just there because I've now lost first. Bit of work to do in the last lap now, and all of a sudden I'm all over the place. Not to worry, if I come third, I'll come back to it. Coming third will still open up the next tier and I'll move on. But there's an example, as I said, of me not quite yet mastering traction control. Or the lack of it. So I probably won't win this now, but I know I can win it. I'll just carry on and come back to it once I've done all the other tiers. There we are, back into second. So there we go. That's second this time, but that's enough to open up the next tier. So Yash Chowdhury has put, if you want to control sliding of the car, then you need to use B control and just lift the throttle when the car is skidding. Thank you for the advice. Duly noted. I'll not do that today, but it is duly noted. So you might see a change of driving style in the future. But thank you for the comment. Much appreciated. Okay. So that's a second there, but enough still to open tier 11. So let's have a look. 65%, almost at 75%. I think completing tier 11 and tier 12 should take me to 75%. Head to head. I like my head to heads in case you've not figured that out yet. Is there a possibility of losing one though? Let's find out. Oh, it's going to be tight. So I have got first, but this feels close. He is right behind me, so I've got to keep my wits about me. You can see how close he is. Okay, there we go. Got to get through this chicane. It's only one lap. That's another good thing I like about the head-to-heads. Just one lap. It looks like I'm going to win this. So still a 100% record so far. on head-to-heads when I've been on a live stream. But I'm sure that will change at some point in the near future. So there is the car again. Punter. So I've got to be more than 524 yards ahead. So let's see what happens. So we're coming up to 2 hours. So it definitely looks like it's going to be a 3-hour target to achieve 100%. So I'm 900 yards behind. That's 800. That's 700. That's 600. Oh, there you go. That's 500. 400. 300. Oh, hold it. 200. 100. Okay, I've overtaken him. I've now got to get 500 odd yards ahead. That's 100. It's 200, 300, 400. I'm up into third. I'm in first. I'm 600 yards ahead. There we go. 675 yards ahead. That's another first. Okay. So that's now 70%. So the Cup, which is the Suzuka circuit, it's the Grand Prix circuit again. It's 3 laps. So let's give this a go. Let's see if we can avoid skidding. Now on this one, I'm going to go down the inside, I think. Again, just try and stay out of the way of trouble. That's easier said than done, especially with my driving. But I'm up into 9th. Overtake on the inside here. That's 2 cars. Do the inside again, get another car. Up into 5th. Get one on this corner here. Take me up to 4th. Almost neat, not quite perfectly neat though. I'm going to go again on the inside. And there we are, 3rd. So with 2 laps after this and 2 cars to overtake, it's looking good. But this part of the second part of the lap can be a little bit harsh. Right, here we go. That's me almost losing it. Definitely off track there. And I'll probably need to brake at this small corner here to prevent sliding. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so I'm approaching this corner coming up a lot quicker than what I did in the first lap because it was a standing start. So I tend to find just there is where I'm going to brake. Now that does depend on the car, but that seems about right for me at the moment. Oh, see, just lost it a little bit at the end there. But it's enough to catch the two cars in front. And lost it again. Whee! And again. Just trying to push just a little bit too hard. Nevertheless, I'll get second on this corner. There we go. There we go. Right on his tail. Dr. Periwinkle seems to be a favourite on this particular limited series. Oh, there we go. Stay on, stay on. There we go. Just about did it. Again, I'm going to slow down a little bit into this corner just to stop myself from skidding. And I am still ahead. Giovanni goes, GG bro, welcome along. Thank you for joining. Oh, and there we go, I've lost it. Not completely though. Managed to save that. But that's okay. I'm still in first. I'm 50 yards ahead. It's looking okay for the win. I wouldn't say it's a definite, but it's looking good. There we go. Lost it again there. Still in the lead. There we go. And again. Final part of the final lap. I'm only 100 yards ahead, so things could still go very wrong. Okay, that's one potential banana skin just passed. And there we go. I think that's it. There we go. 100, almost 200 yards ahead. That's a win. Boom. Okay, so 72%, I think, is what I am now at. Free servicing, and it's instant. And that's another tier completed. Tier 12 opens up. 4 more tiers to go, and obviously I've got to re-race the cup on tier 10. So 72%. Let's do the speed snap first, and then the elimination event. I want to accelerate out of this corner. There we go, 138. That's first. So obviously the key there was making sure I was accelerating out of the corner, and therefore I had the opportunity of doing better than the Dr. Periwinkle with 137.93. I think I could have done a lot better if needed there as well. But that was good enough. Elimination. So I'm at 74%. So this should take me above 75%, and I'll get another reward. Unfortunately, only a little bit of gold. I think it's 10 on this one, but that's okay. We'll take the 10 gold. There we go. I'm in first. Amazing. Take it slowly around the corner. Speed out of it. Another corner. Still in first, only by a little. They're all behind me. Okay, so I'm in first. I'm 100 yards ahead, and the worst I can finish is fourth. Made that 200 yards ahead, and the worst I can finish is third. Round the corner. Worst I can finish is second. But let's be honest, I'm going to win this. A little bit of safe driving. Take my time round that corner. And again. Whoa, lost it a little bit there. So HQ Taki has put 667 gold question mark. That's what I've got at the moment. It's about to go up to 677. And if you want to know how I've got that, so a week last Sunday, I literally went down to 0 gold. And that was completing the Brazilian Grand Prix. So then obviously I went up, I think to when you completed the Brazilian Grand Prix, you got 20 gold. So if you watch each of my live streams, I'll be able to show in each of the live streams since then, I show you how I've got my gold back up. Yeah, so I'm aiming for 70 gold a day, which is quite hard, but it is achievable. I've sort of done the math, so I think I can achieve it, which will mean when the next release comes out, which is Monday night, I'll do a live stream on the Tuesday. That's not tomorrow, a week tomorrow. I should have at least 1,120 gold. That's the plan. So now it's 677 gold. Okay, so that's all right. That's pretty good. So let's do the next race, which is a cup. It's Circuit of Americas. It's the national circuit, and it's 5 laps. Let's see how we get on. This is to complete tier 12. So 2 hours 15, and I've just gone above 75%. So again, with this track, even though it's on the national circuit, to the outside, stay out of trouble. Usually able to pick off quite a few cars. I'm already up to 11th. I've got a handful here. Now I'm up to 7th. It's got to be a bit careful around these, I guess the chicanes, I call them, the corners, because you can lose it. But they are up into 4th. Oh. I'm up into 3rd. That opponent there was a little bit aggressive, I thought, but it is how it is nowadays. So after this lap, I've got 4 laps to do and only 2 cars to overtake. I think I can slingshot around this guy. There we go. Losing it just a little, but not enough to go off track. So again, I'm in 2nd. I could end up getting 1st at this corner before the end of the 1st lap. There we go. 1st it is. So I'm 1st by over 100 yards. This should be a relatively straightforward win. I'm 200 yards ahead. End of lap 2 coming up. There we go. That's lap 3. I'm in 1st and I'm 400 yards ahead. Oh, and behold it. So I'm easily in the lead. I've got 2 laps to go after this one, and I'm 400 yards ahead. 500 yards ahead. A 120.215. The Ferrari can do that on the full Grand Prix circuit, and that's the 2023 model. In fact, it can go a lot quicker than that. A 118. Okay, so I'm now on lap 4. I'm 600 yards ahead, and I'm catching back markers. There we go. Oh, lost it. Get it back. There you go. Another 120. Final lap, 800 yards ahead. Let's see if we can beat that 120 lap time. Might be a bit harder because there is some traffic ahead. Yeah, I've slowed down. There we go. Final corner coming up. In a bit, that is. Not just yet. Oh, there we go. That's one overtaken and another one. Whoa. Getting a bit carried away. Didn't do any better in terms of lap time. Never mind, but it is another win. That's another cup win, and that's another tier completed. Service the car, instant and free. Tier 13 now open. 3 more tiers to do, and the 1 cup event as well. Autocross. Circuit of Americas. Let's give it a go. There we go. Pretty straightforward, that one. That's a first. Right, so speed record. Okay, so this one, it's the road course, so it's the full. So again, what I'm going to do on this, just to make absolutely certain, is I'm going to start from way back behind the start line. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the fastest part of the track is after the start line. So now we turn around. I'm just going to turn off the brake assist from low to off. Let's see how we do. So the first thing to note is whether or not I hit first before I cross the finish line, and I don't. So I definitely needed to do that. Turn brake assist back on, and there we go. Speed record set. It's not against the rules. It's a little bit cheeky, but it gets the job done. Oh, there we go. And as you can see, there's nowhere else on the track that's getting anywhere near that time. Might have got it just before the corner, but then you'd have gone flying off. Which again is allowed, so it's not a problem, but I think my way's neater. Neater and tidier, which is unusual for me. Alrighty. So that's another race won. Cup, WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca, and it's 4 laps. Ooh. Definitely doable, but this is one of the tracks I really don't like. I always find it quite hard to overtake on this track. So again, on this corner, I will go round the outside. Ideally, into this corner, I wanted to be in 14th. There we go. Just about did it. Got one car there. Get this car at the next corner. Maybe even 2. Another corner coming up, another opportunity to overtake. But already you can see I'm almost at the end of the lap. And I'll probably finish not much higher, to be fair. So when this track is only a 2-lap special, it's kind of hard to win it. So there we go. 7th by the end of the first lap. So 6 cars to overtake, 3 laps to do it in. Definitely doable, but I've got to be mindful and careful going around this track. So that's 1. Oh, and that's 2. So I've got the cars that I needed to get on this lap, but I really want to get a third because they are starting to spread out now. There we go. So up into 4th, 3 cars to overtake, 2 laps to do it in. And as suspected, I am now not catching, and that's always the problem. And so where you've got to go some, it's then when the errors start to creep in. So this might be another cut that I'm not going to finish first on, at least in terms of my first attempt. I don't see me overtaking that many cars on the final lap. But I only need to finish third to open up the next tier, and at this stage, that's my focus. Come on, let's get third. We have to get third. Get him here. There we go. So I'm not going to win this one, at least on this attempt, but I will finish on the podium and therefore open up the next tier. Interesting though that we're catching back markers, so that might have come into play. In fact, I've got second somehow. Okay, so that is winnable, I think. A small improvement should mean a first there, but not this time around. So that's a second. That's 2 seconds. But nevertheless, the next tier has been opened up. So we move on. So tier 14, head to head at the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. And I like my head to heads. Now you notice because there was only one car on the track with me, my strategy was very different. It wasn't stay out of trouble. It was take the inside line and get that corner. And there we go. That's paid off. I'm first. I'm 80 yards ahead. 90 yards ahead. slow around the corner. As always with a head-to-head, it's a 1 lap special. So I can't really make any mistakes here. So make sure I clear this corner. I'm now only 40 yards ahead, but I am ahead. Next corner, nice and slow. Make sure not to lose it. Now I'm only 30 yards ahead. Make that 20. But now I'm pulling away again, so I'm 50 yards ahead. Now I think I probably need to slow down a little bit through this corner, otherwise I'll lose it. So just gently on the brakes. There we go. Stops me from sliding. I'm still 75 yards ahead. Into the final corner. And I'm ahead, so I should win this. There we go. Another victory. Another first. And we are creeping ever so closer to that fame reward. Skip video. Elimination. Let's just get on with it. Oh, 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 oh. I'm into second. I'm into first. There we go. So I'm already 90 yards ahead. 80, 70. Oh well. But I am winning. That's 90 yards ahead. Hundred yards ahead. Pulling away now. Now I seem to remember this corner, this slight corner, the car can't handle it without sliding, so I'll just brake slightly. You see, there you go. Whoa, oops. I did lose it there. And as a result, they're catching up. But I am still ahead. So I'm first by 50 yards. Worst I can finish is third. So again, it's a podium spot. Would like to win it and not do it again. There's only first and second left on the track. I've just got 10 seconds left for another first. And there we go. There we go. Another first. Another victory. Closer to 100% completion. Five, 8, 4 fame. Getting closer to 585. Probably won't do that today though. Okay, Cup, Lime Rock Park, the road course, 6 laps. Now, this track I've pretty much enjoyed, so I should be all right here. It's again, it's first part of the track. You've got to be cautious, and then the second part of the track, you can really get your foot down. But what I'll do again is I'll stay out of trouble and I'll go round the outside. There we go, 15th, 14th. Now I'm going to do the inside here. Oh, not very well though. And then the outside here, up into 12th. And now I'm going to see if I can get the inside of this next corner, up into 11th, up into 10th. That's 9th. So 8 cars to overtake, 5 laps to do it in. So I need to really get more than one car on this lap. Which I think I will do, to be fair, looking at this. There we go. So that's 7th. We're moving up. That's 6. So 5 cars to overtake, 4 laps to do it in. So always this part of the lap, take your time, just catch up. There you go. That's 5th. Could do with getting another car on this lap. Almost got him. There's another corner, a slight corner. I think I'll get him here. There we go. So up into 4th. 3 cars to overtake, 3 laps to go. And we're catching up on back markers now. So this makes it so much easier because for some reason, the opponents cannot overtake back markers to save their lives. There we go. 3rd, 2nd, 2 more laps to go. 1 car to overtake. There we go. 1st. Nice and easy, although he is now catching me up as I went too slow around that corner. There we go. So I'm 1st. I'm 40 yards ahead. We've got another lap to go after this one. So 1st, 150 yards ahead, final lap. Should have this in the bag. Just thought I'd go on to the grass just because, no reason. There we go. Final. I want to say corner, but it's... Oh, there we go. There we go. And that's another win. That's another tier completed, edging ever closer to 100%. Car needs servicing. It's free and instant. Service done. Welcome, Sojib Ahmed. Welcome along. Thank you for joining. Okay, so 91%. Final tier. Let's make sure I can actually, 55.7. Good. Let's start with the Hunter. I've got to be 241 yards ahead. Okay. Or 242, technically, I guess. Let's give this a go. My hands are getting tired now. It's a long stream. 2.5 hours we'd be going. 2 hours 45, in fact. So 300 yards behind. 200. That's 100. There he is. I've got to overtake him and do another 250 yards. Oh, there we go. That's fourth. That's third, second, first. There we go. One race down, technically speaking, 2 on this tier, and then the 2 races where I finished second. Yeesh. It's been a long stream today. All right. Skip video. I'll do the race, the cup first. I've got a free manager which just earns me double our dollars, so I'll just shove it on there. Not too bothered about our dollars. I've got loads of our dollars, so extra is always welcome, I guess, but they're not really of use because I've got so much and I can't use them at all. Okay. So I'll be honest, I'm going to be a bit sneaky here. So what I'm going to do is go onto the grass. I know, but hey, sometimes it has to be done. Mark, I can't pronounce your surname, says hi from Russia. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you with us. So they are. I'm in first already. I've got 5 laps to go. So there's no point in messing about. It's time to get this thing won. So I'm 200 yards ahead. The question is going to be, will I catch back markers? I reckon so. Keep it safe around the parabolica. There we go. We're away. Lap 1 just about completed, and I'm 300 yards ahead. I will now do the rest of the laps properly. So first, 200 yards ahead, 3 laps to go after this lap. Oh, and we're losing it. And we got it back. So that's the end of lap 2, and 500 yards ahead. There we go. That's about halfway through the race. I'm first by 600 yards. I think victory is almost assured. I think the only question remains, will I catch back markers? Always brake where that little bit of green felt is. That usually means you don't go off track. Okay, lap 4, I'm first by 900 yards. Still no sign though of back markers. So I'm still first. I am going to be, I reckon, very shortly over 1,000 yards ahead, or maybe not. There you go, 1,000 yards. So going into the final lap, I'm first. And I've got over 1,000 yards lead. Not seeing any back markers though. Final lap. Oh, there we go. Back marker. Just seen one. On this guy's tail, that's a back marker lapped. And here's another back marker to overtake. So there we go. That's the final lap. It's a first. I've just got the endurance to do now in this tier. I'll be back in 20 seconds. All right, there we go. Service the car, instant and free. Endurance time now. Skip video. Okay, let's get endurance done, and then it's just the 2 cups to improve on. So I probably only need to go round this track twice to be first. There we go. Just slow down because I'm in the 80s and I don't get my maximum reward for overtaking. So that's 1.5 miles done. I'm still in 8th, but I can see 7th there just ahead. So that's 7th. Didn't want to overtake him because I had 80 seconds on the board. Now I will. So 2.5 miles done already. There's 6 up ahead with 3.1 miles. So I should get them quite easily. There we go. I'm not going to overtake any more cars now because I think with the miles for each lap, it'll take me up to the maximum. So we'll just hold back behind the next opponent to overtake. Look at that. 30 seconds rewarded. There we go. And you saw there, that was 89 points something or other. Oh, that was bad timing on my part. Not to worry, I should still recover from that. Put a bit damage caused to the car there. So that's 6. Let's get this guy overtaken. Oh, it must have been 4th then, sorry. Oops, lost it there again. Getting too excited because victory is almost mine. I'll just keep on going though. Get as much endurance out of this, and therefore as much fame as I can. Take me closer to that next upgrade, which I think will happen tomorrow now. So I've got 40 seconds. I've got 8 miles on the board. I should at least get up to 9 miles. There we are, 9 miles. 14 seconds still left to count down. Ten miles. Done. I thought I was going to overtake the car then, but I wasn't. So there we go. Another first. That's every single race competed in. I would imagine I'm probably at 98%. Very close there in terms of going up a fame level. Car doesn't need servicing. 2 more cups to take from 2nd to 1st. Yeah, 98%. So I'll start off again with the Dubai 3-lap special. I was doing all right on this and then messed up. So let's see if I can not mess up this time. So again, to the left, so I'm going around the outside of the first corner, staying out of trouble. Up into 9th, 8th, 7th, 6, 5. Oops. It's a bit messy. 4. And that's 3rd. Okay, there we go. Possibility of getting 2nd before the end of this lap. There we go. 2nd. It's not clean and it's not pretty, but it does the job. There we go. Second, 2 laps to go, 1 car to overtake. Don't lose it. There we go. Now, I think I did get first on this, and then I lost it and ended up finishing second in the end. But there we go. So that's first. No messing about now. Home run. Or the homeward stretch. Let's get this completed. So I'm first and I'm 75 yards ahead. Easy round the corner. There we go. Try not to lose it. I haven't. Slow into the corner. I'm still ahead. No mistakes this time. Although I have got another lap yet to do. So there might be. Two laps down. I'm first and I'm 75 yards ahead. Oh, there we go. Losing it just a little, but I'm still first by 100 yards. Okay, home stretch now for this particular cup. There we go. That's another first. One more cup to go. There we go. Blind Akbar has put in the chat, this car has a very bad grip, just like the Nissan GTR. I don't remember the Nissan GTR, but this car's downforce isn't the best for sure. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. But I don't think it's as bad as, say, what car we're racing in the weekly trial. If I come back out, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the Lotus Avija. Yeah, this one. Yeah, the Lotus Avija. Now that has terrible downforce in my opinion. Whereas this one, yes, it does have some, but I'd say it's like halfway house. Sort of in the middle. Not the best. Definitely not the worst, is what I would say. Thanks for your comment, though. Thank you for joining, and thank you for watching. Very much appreciated. Okay, so 99% final race, hopefully, is the Laguna Seca Cup, and it's 4 laps. So this is a bit tough. So let me just give this another go. Okay, let's go. Fingers crossed, we're almost there. And we're 3 hours, 10 minutes into this stream. So hopefully this will be the last race. And I get 12 gold if I succeed. Now, I said I wanted to be at 14th by not the corner coming up, but the corner after that. I might need to be a bit better than that. I purposely crashed into him so he could slow me down. And I haven't done any better than that. Come on, let's do it. Overtake on this corner. As you can see, I am forcing it a little bit. But I think I've got to stand any chance of winning. Come on. Go. So again, I've got 6 cars overtaken in the next 3 laps, and that proved to be difficult. So I really want to get 3 cars if I can on this lap. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. So Blind Akbar's pull, yeah, that car too, yeah. Indeed. Yeah, you see, I've only got 2 now. So I need to get a 3rd. I think to have any chance of winning this race. There we go. I'm telling you now, I've got 3 cars on this lap. There we go. So I'm up into 4th. I've got 2 laps and 3 cars to overtake. Now I'm a bit behind 3rd, so I need to catch them up first. But ideally, I actually need to get 2 cars on this lap. And I just messed up that corner. Yeah. So I've completely messed that corner up, and that's probably cost me. And now I'm going to slide because now I'm pushing too hard. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, almost lost it there. So I've got 3 cars to overtake on the final lap. Now, I think the key here is just to be as close because there are back markers and that looked to have slowed them down. So in other words, I didn't want to do that. Go. It's not over yet. That's one down. Probably not going to do it, to be fair. So we'll just have to have another go. Right, so the back markers are there, but I'm probably just a little bit too far behind. I might not even get second this time. Look at that, it's so close. Third that time. I can do this. One more event, one more race. We can do it. Get the car serviced, no point in wasting. Okay, so I do think the key is not being in 14th. I need to be in 13th, I think. So let's give that another go. So I'm going to do something very different now than what I normally do. There you go. It's messy, it's ugly, but there's 13. So I'm that place up now. So that's 12. I'm going to get 2 here, almost. Still in 11th. No, let's do that again. Retry. We'll get this. One final race to win on. And what am I doing now? What am I doing? Round the outside. There we go. And then around the inside of this next one. It's messy, but it's effective. There we go. Now, I do also think the car slowed down the more times you try to win a race. So I think that's why I'm up into 10th, but I'll take it. So it's 10th, 9th, so I need to be better than 7th by the end of this lap. So that's 8th. That's 7th. That's 6. So I'm 1 car up. Overtake this, so I'm up into 5th. We're getting into 4th before the end of the lap. There we go. Come on. There we go. Fourth. So 2 laps, 3 cars to overtake. There we go. That's third. I just need to focus now on just getting onto the tail of second. And I think first will take care of itself because they'll catch the back marker. Oh, one more lap after this. I might get second before the start of the last lap. I have. So I'm in second, 1 lap to go, 1 car to overtake. Come on, we can get this. Am I just seeing the back marker there as well? No. Come on. It's going to be touch and go now. It'll be the last corner. There's the back marker. Back marker comes into play. There we go. There we go. There we go. And at last we get the first. Whew. Well, that was hard. There we go. So that's the 100%. And that is the Aston Martin V12 Vantage 2022 Limited Series to 100%. And the final reward is 12 gold. Might as well service the car. Levi TMJ says something, and then Brazil. I guess that's where you're from. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you with us. I hope you've enjoyed the racing, especially that last race there. That was a real toughie. There we go. 12 gold. Oh, look, and I got some R dollars as well. Okay, so there we go. So that's 100%. My gold tally is now at 689. And that's almost the target that I need tomorrow. I need to be at 700 tomorrow. So that's not bad at all. Go into the additional rewards that I've got just to finish off. There we go. There we go. Completed. That's it. Right. So that's effectively the end of the stream. I do want to make people aware of what there will be a stream tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream will effectively be part 7 of the mini series that I'm doing on multiple races in multiple series. So I'll be racing in the 2 exclusive series there. I may or may not get either of them up to 100%. And in addition, I'll be doing the new time trial and the new online multiplayer event. The difference will be my stream will be later. So tomorrow's stream will be at 6 p.m. UK time. I'm going for a different time just to see how people react to it. Plus, also, I've got a couple of things on during the day. So tomorrow's stream will be at 6 p.m. UK time. So a bit later than what I normally stream. So that brings an end to today's racing. Thank you to everyone that's been watching. Thank you to everyone that's commented in the chat. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. A little bit stressful on occasion, especially some of those harder tracks. But yeah. Cal Wicks in the chat says hello. Hello back. Thanks for joining. You've joined just at the end. So thank you for watching. I did complete the series. As I said, I've got the gold now up to 689. There will be a stream tomorrow. The time of the stream will be 6 p.m. UK time. I'll be racing in a multitude of different series. I hope to see you then. So all that it remains for me to say is thank you and goodbye.